Does Auburn end up with Cam Coleman in a few weeks?
What I would do, Zach, if it was me, Hugh Freeze looks like he's calling the plays, and he should. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference when Hugh Freeze is calling the plays and when he's not? So if you're going to do that, I don't need, and listen, I'm sure Phil Montgomery's a great guy, right? I don't wish getting fired on anybody. But what is his purpose here outside of helping game plan, which a guy like Dameyune Craig could? You can be mad about Dameyune Craig or any. If it's me, I'm bringing in an OC that can recruit while I call the plays. That's what I'm doing, or have co-OCs or something like that. I think that's the move that has to be made.
So you're calling Dameyune Craig if you're Hugh Freeze?
I'm calling Dameyune Craig for sure, without a doubt.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm calling him. Talking about bringing in recruits. I don't need you to come here and design the offense, right? I don't even need you to coach the wide receivers. You can help me game plan. That's great. I'm the one with the sheet. I'm the one calling the play. We see this all the time in college football with head coaches that call the plays, right? Or even defensive coaches, right? Who they bring in guys that are great recruiters. Like you have co-OCs that are great recruiters, right? Or bring in Dell McGee or something, something like that. Because I think Auburn is going to get Cam Coleman. I think they're going to get Perry Thompson. I think there's a good chance. I don't care what anybody says.
Say it.
That they get Ryan Williams.
Let's go.
I think there's a good chance that happens. So if you can bring in a guy that can help with that, for sure. Because this is Hugh's offense, and he's not letting it go. Not after the way it went down offensively with this personnel. So that's what I would do.
In this scenario, 5 freshman wide receivers. What does that look like offensively?
Better than what we got. I'm sick of waiting on Cam Brown. Dog, just go look in the mirror or something, man. Like, that's about it. I'm sick of waiting on these guys. Javarius Johnson showed up, and showed out. Respect. The rest of them, Fairweather, good player. I think he's gone. I think Fairweather's gonna test out pretty well. I actually think there's a chance he goes.
Interesting.
I don't know what his grade situation is either. But I would rather take Cam Coleman, Perry Thompson, and Ryan Williams right now over what Auburn had. Hands down. I'm sick of waiting. I waited with Shedrick Jackson.
Let's put Bryce Kane and Malcolm Simmons in that conversation too.
I'm sick of waiting on Malcolm Johnson. I'm sick of waiting on all these guys that were supposed to be good that have done nothing. That have done absolutely nothing. Bring in some young guys. They may make some mistakes, but they're going to make some plays that make you say, ooh, Caleb Burton, I think has a shot.
Sure.
I think Burton has a shot. There's some guys that showed flash, but I'm done with this waiting game. You don't get 4 years to wait at Auburn and not make a play. I'm sick of that. Go get in young guys that can come in here and make plays.